Hey guys, what's up? Paul Gibbs with you, NoteSpire Music. I want to give you another little behind the scenes insight, little peek into what goes on here. What we do at NoteSpire Music, sometimes the gear that we use and how we use it. And this time I got something a little different for you. This is not really a product review, so I don't want you to think that I'm reviewing this product, this piece of gear that we just got recently. But I do want to show it to you. I want to point out some of its good features, and I'm not trying to compare it to anything else because I read some reviews on it. I thought it was great. It had all the features that we wanted. Whether it's better or worse than any others, I really don't know. But I encourage you to go online and read some reviews about it. This, we do some video work here, among other things, and so this we picked up on Amazon. This is actually it was a refurbished one, and that's why it's white, because the white one was a little cheaper. Okay, this is the Canon Vixia camcorder. It's the HF R700. It's not the newest model. I think the 800 is the newest model, if I'm not mistaken. So again, this was refurbished, not used, refurbished. So it came with a guarantee. Again, Amazon. I think we saved. Not sure what we paid, but I think we probably saved a good $75 or more by buying the refurbished one. So anyway, let me point out. So what we do here is we do podcasts, of course. We do live streaming. We record video in the field. We do remote video recording, of course. And we needed something besides or in addition to what we already use, which is, for example, webcams. We have them. In fact, you're watching me right now on a Logitech. It's the 920 HD. 920 it's 920. I'm not sure about the letters. Webcam. We have several different webcams that we use, and they work well in a stationary situation like right now. I've got that webcam plugged into my laptop, which is right here. You can't see it, but I can, and it works really well. And of course, since I can't show you this, but I will give you some examples of this at the end of this video. I'm going to show you where the output of this when we've used it. So we have a Canon DSLR that we use for still shots and video, both in the studio and out in the field. We needed something else, something in addition to that we can use handheld, which is really nice, or on a tripod, of course, which is nice, a second shot or a stationary view. The nice thing about this is, and of course you can use a webcam for live streaming and podcasting. This you can as well, and I think it's a little more versatile because you can also use it, take it out in the field with you or wherever. But this has some features that really work for us, and I think if you're looking for one camcorder with these features, you might want to consider this one. First of all, of course, it's HD. It is not 4K. Okay, you're going to pay more for that. If you need 4K, this probably isn't going to be the one you want. At this point in time, that wasn't really important to us. So, but some features that were important to us. First of all, this one has this nice flip screen, which you heard that noise. It comes on when you open the screen. And of course, it flips so that you can turn it around. If you like vlogging, this is great. You can use it for that. The nice thing for us is when this is on a tripod, and we can sit here. I can sit here and make sure that I'm in frame. Nice thing, So the flip screen is a nice real touch. This one happens to be 57x zoom. All right, zoom is right on the top here, as you can see that back and forth. Let's see, start and stop recording right here. The power switch and everything is on the inside here. And what else are we talking about? Image stabilization. I really want to talk about that because this really has some good stabilization to it. It really gives you a nice stable. Handheld, I have used this around, and nice stabilization. Of course, the SD card uses SD cards for the memory. It does not have any internal memory. You have to get SD cards for it, which we got a nice big one, high speed. It's great. Couple features I really like about this camera. First of all, you've probably heard it said you need a camera with clean HDMI, which not all of the DSLRs do. I think a lot of the camcorders do. I know this one does. What does that mean? Well, when you've got the camera on, you've got all of these display items on your screen. And this is a touch screen, by the way, so just so you know about that. But when you're live streaming, you're recording a podcast or you're live streaming, you don't want, and we have the HDMI output, which is right here to run right into your computer. But when you're live streaming, you don't want all of this stuff on your screen. Duh. You want it nice and clean. So that's why we say clean HDMI. There is a setting in the menu to turn off all of these settings. You still see them on the phone screen, but you do not see them on your computer screen, and they don't go out over your live stream. So that's really important. This has the clean HDMI that you want. A couple other features are right here. I love these. Yeah, two little holes right there. We have our audio input for either mic or line. For us, we use the line input almost exclusively here in the studio. We're trying to put audio into this thing. We run a mixer right into there. You can also use a microphone there. And the audio output. How many times have you recorded some video? You do a little test video and you want to play it back, and you how do you hear it? A lot of DSLRs and things don't have an audio output or headphone jack. This one does. So throw your headphones on, monitor your recording while you're recording it, take it somewhere quiet and, put your headphones on, play it back, make sure it's okay. So you've got those features there. So you got all the important features that really, are important when you're when you're live streaming, when you're doing podcasts, when you're out there recording in the field. Of course, this tripod mount on the bottom, of course, duh, everybody. I don't have one right here in front of me, but also on Amazon, I found these little adapters. These are really cool, guys. So have you ever wished that you could mount your camera or a webcam or your phone on a microphone stand? Yeah? Okay. Did you know that there's adapters that let you do that? Yeah, there are. Check them out on Amazon. Microphone stand to camera adapters. Couple bucks. Really cool. Okay, so we covered all of that. So, yeah. Oh, I wanted to mention manual audio input. To set your input level for your input jack, you can be on automatic or manual. We use manual here if we're using it in the studio with the line in. Again, we hook our microphones, whether we're using lab mics or desk mics or whatever, we run them into the mixer, maybe a little mixer. We have a couple different ones here. Output of the mixer right into the camera. Gives you a nice clean sound. Now, so let's see, what does it look like? So I'm going to show you a couple of clips. Here is right where I'm sitting, and my partner Nate Miller and I do the Artist Impact podcast. We sit right here, and before we got this camera, we were using the camera that you're seeing right now, the Logitech 920, and then we started using this guy. So here is some footage that you can see from it's using this camera right here. And here's another clip or two coming up where I have used this to talk about some of the behind-the-scenes stuff that we have done in the studio as well. So you should be seeing that on your screen right now. So it does a good job, folks. Check it out. Again, this is not a total review of it. It's just telling you about some of the gear that we use here in the studio. And if you got any questions about that, any questions about this camera or anything else that we use here, please let me know. info@notespiremusic.com. That's our email. Should be right on the bottom of the screen here now. Our website, of course, is notespiremusic.com. Don't forget our podcasts, The Artist Insight, The Artist Impact, and, of course, the Jess Scott Music Hour. Those are all online. Again, we want to hear from you. If you have any questions, or is there anything we can help you with, whether it's video, promotion, social media stuff, recording, arranging, yeah. And if, you know what, if you need something that we don't do, we'll pray about it. Yeah, we certainly will. We might be able to help you out with that. If we can't, God will show us somebody who can. How's that? All right. Well, until I see you again, God bless you. Please take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. See you next time. Bye-bye.